Hi, I would like to talk to you today about becoming a social worker. Who is a social worker? What is a social worker? The answer to these questions should be relatively straightforward. We need to trace the growth of and struggle over these interpretations through the thinking of prominent social work pioneers, African Americans, and white women who collectively embroidered a holistic view of social work and help us define our professional identity. Let's pursue a degree in social work or counseling. Social workers help people to function as best as they can in an environment in spite of barriers that include physical and mental illness, drug and alcohol abuse, or poverty. They are much needed. There are skills needed for every field that can be taught in the schools for social work. You are either born with the gift or you have to develop them on your own. Social workers must be sensitive, objective, and have good listening skills. You have to be able to understand directions and information, whether spoken or read, as well as convey information effectively to others. A social worker must be good at identifying and solving problems and making decisions. I currently work in a mental health facility where I have been working for 14 years now. Even though my job consists of being the project director for my program, I constantly find myself either doing social work or counseling or at some point throughout my day-to-day activities. 1 year ago, I decided that this was something that I really enjoy. So I decided to try to pursue a degree in social work at the Troy University. Within our company, I am in the mental health field where we have consumers that really need this help. And as you work with them, you grow with them, you realize that this is something that is really needed. We also have a program in our company that we call You Rock. What happens is, in order to receive a You Rock pin or a You Rock badge or a You Rock recommendation, you would have had to go above and beyond what your job title really is. And that's mainly what I have been doing lately. That's the reason that I want to pursue this degree in social work. In 2010, there were a total of 650,000 people employed as social workers in the United States. 296 were child, family, and school social workers, 153 were healthcare social workers, and 126 were mental health and substance abuse social workers. Like I said, social work has a broad category where your social work skills is much needed. So therefore, I wanted to talk to you today about this and how important it is to become a social worker and how you would probably enjoy it. All states and the District of Columbia require social workers to be either licensed, certified, or registered. The requirements vary by state. Again, you start off with a bachelor's in social work, you go on to a master's in social work, then you can go for your license, you can become a licensed master social worker. And I think that you would really, really get something out of this because this is something that I really enjoy. Finally, becoming a social worker or a counselor is really a good field. I think because you have a broad range of areas that you can work in when becoming a social worker or counselor, that it is really awesome. If your passion is to help people, whether it be children or adults, mentally ill, drug users, or simply children in the schools that just want some listening ear, mainly what the counselors do, this would be a great field to go in as a career. Indeed, it is always nice to listen and be able to help someone else. That's what social workers do. So take the required courses and pursue a degree in social work. You might find that you really would enjoy it. Thank you for your time.